Hi everyone, it's Susan Rust. This is my second book, in a nutshell, Family Preparedness. I put this in a 3-ring binder, and the reason for that is because this book grows as your family grows, and this is where you put your important papers so you can grab them and leave at a moment's notice should it be some kind of an emergency or natural disaster like the flooding we had this year. I started it out. I did redesign it from what I originally had. I made a nice little introduction, and then I went ahead and I left my table of contents the way I had it by categories or sections. And I did this because, like I said, the book grows with the family or the people who have it. And each section has the kind of documentation that you would put with it. And it's got tips and everything. The first part of the book, I went ahead and gave a short overview of what is emergency preparedness. What's an emergency, and what kind of emergencies could you possibly have, which, as you can see, there's quite a few. Some are personal and some are natural disasters. And then there's the evacuation plans and what to do in a hurricane and all these other tips and things that I felt were really important. And then at the very end of this section is your emergency 72-hour kit. Now there's a lag time, as we know from Katrina, before services can get to you, and that average lag time is 72 hours, which is 3 days. There's some suggestions of what you can put in. Backpacks are the best. Here's a bunch of items at a glance. And then there's the evacuation plan. Especially with children, you need to plan it out. And then there's like a list of what can I grab if I've got 5 extra minutes, 30 extra minutes, or an hour, in addition to your binder and your notebook and your 72-hour kit. And then there's some car kits and disaster cleanup. And this is important, 25 important documents. And these documents are something not just for probate, but you need these all your life, insurance papers and everything. And that's all part of this notebook if you decide to do that. First section is your personal identity. And I put the emergency preparedness first. Should you have a roommate or friends over, so they'll think, oh, it's just an emergency preparedness binder, and won't mess with it in case you have it someplace where others might find it. You don't want them finding your personal ID. There's places for contact information because phones may not work. You may not have electricity. This is something, there's actually little like baseball card collector pockets you can get. You can put keys in them, your social security cards, copy your credit cards, all kinds of licenses and stuff. And then it talks about digital photos and emergency ID cards should someone go missing. So you have a picture of them and a description in case you ever need to. And there's some wallet size ones too. And then it goes through the different sections. Medical, your medical history, medical cards go in there, your home information, your mortgage papers or lease agreement, your homeowner's insurance, car titles, vehicle insurance, and even your home inventory. And it's all up to you how detailed you want to do. Monthly bills. This is not a filing system for monthly bills. You need a copy of it, so should you have to leave in an emergency, you have their information, your account number, how to contact them, everything in case there's no power and you need to send in a payment. Financial information. You need to know your bank account, safety deposit box, investments, 401ks, tax returns. Sorry. And then there's education, financial aid, loans, scholarships, transcripts. Family history, and you need that especially for medical these days. If you attend a church or community, information, certificates, and any other legal information. Marriage license, divorce papers, retirement benefits, or other court documents. And it also talks about retirement and stuff. And so it's a really good book to have to grab and go. I decided to call it In a Nutshell. And I hope you enjoy it. Thanks. Bye.